It never existed.
No such thing exists.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world, okay?
I reckon you should show it.
What, you think I should just show it?
Yeah, I think we should.
I reckon
Well,
you too.
I mean,
No disagreement here. I think that, I mean, I don't have I can't show the movie right now, because it's still a little bit to do. But I mean, there is this. I have this. I don't know if this is helpful. See that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. An absolute beautiful thing. We are here, guys. It's just convenient that it's on St. Patty's Day. Cheers. The Snyder Cut arrived. In about 8 hours, but still. Cheers. Feel good. Told you guys. I'm gonna dress up for the occasion, Get a little haircut. Finally, hair's coming back, looking back to normal right here. What's going on, everybody? It is surreal when you watch all that stuff. My God. Oh, it's just so good. When I put that together, it was just fun. It's totally fun. Damn. How's it going, guys? Hey, thank you. Dressed up. There we go. It is happening. It is happening. Let's go. Yeah, somebody gift that, please. She would disapprove. No, she would absolutely approve. Don't worry. What is happening? Whoop, whoop. Fresh cut. That's right. Good to see all you guys. Dave. She's doing great. She's doing fantastic. Don't worry. She is good. She's absolutely good. Hopefully she passed the stone. I think it just took a little bit, but I haven't talked to her in a little bit, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's all that. Looks like we got a new member. What's going on? Look at me, Rosemary. That's right. I said I was going to dress up for the occasion. Hey, we got a new member here. What is up? Cheers, guys. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is having some fun right now. I know. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to go live. I want to watch him live tweet him watching Green Lantern right now. And man, I tell you what. So, but yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight, guys. That's for damn sure. New cut, man. I know, finally. I mean, remember, guys, how at the beginning of the year I had to shave my head. I shaved my head. Well, finally, grew back, and then this morning I was like, it's time to get a haircut. It's time to let's get it back to normal somewhat, So let's see what happens. You left out my. No, hold on, Steven. I was gonna save that for later. That's what I was gonna do. Yes, he's an absolute treasure. Reynolds is there. Yeah. I know. I got my own little Snyder cut that happened right here. But yeah, I wanted to get fresh. Wanted to make sure I was going to wear. I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear my Dark Side shirt, my sports jacket, because we're going to have some fun tonight. Like I said, like I told you guys yesterday, we're going to be doing this live show right now. And I don't know, maybe some people will pop in, and then I'm going to go over to Uche's stream and do the charity stream over there. And then the red carpet thing is 8 o'clock. So you might just, look, maybe you might spot your boy over there somewhere. So, but cheers, guys. We are here. It's just crazy to see all of that. The screenshots of all the articles that say it doesn't exist, the people that said it didn't exist. And, mind you, those people have come around. Some of those people have come around, and that's good. That's what we want. We want the people to come around. Okay. But it's just, I had to do that. I had to do that at the beginning of the show. Obviously, on this momentous occasion. Obviously, like I said, when they announced it, that should be a holiday. And maybe today should be a holiday too. Well, it is a holiday. It's St. Paddy's Day. So let's get a little Irish in us. Yes. Terrible Irish accent, I know. Good stuff. Cheers. Man. Glad you guys, everybody gets to freaking see it. I know some people are like, well, who hasn't seen it now? It's like, well, it's all about celebrating, getting the damn thing out in the world, man. I tell you what. But I appreciate you guys clicking in, and we'll have some fun on here tonight. And yeah, make sure you hit that like thumbs up, smash that like button, as people say. And if you want to join Film Junkie, join. Slap in the bass. If you want to join, hit the join button, do that. And then, of course, if you want to join the Patreon, you can do that too. You want to join the Film Junkie Patreon, help out the pirate ship. And then, of course, if you want to get some merchandise down below, get some shorts or something like that, what's going on. All right. So, let's see. What up? Genuine Irish person here. Happy Paddy's Day. Well, there you go. Hopefully you're celebrating there, Mr. Scully. And I don't know how. I mean, I'm sure it gets crazy over there in Ireland, but hopefully you're having a good time. I don't know what's going on with the lockdowns and stuff like that. I mean, stuff's starting to open up here, but that's why I got a haircut. Thank God, because I actually woke up early again because I fell asleep early again. It's just the way it is. I don't know what my sleep pattern is so effed up right now. And then I'm probably gonna end up staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, my sleep patterns are all messed up because I woke up at 4:30 because I went to bed at like 10 last night. And then I had to wake up because I had I woke up at 4:30, but I was planning on waking up at like 6:30 because I had to take my car in for some maintenance. Because, I had to get an oil change and stuff. So did that and then went and got a haircut. Then went and got, some goodies right there. Oh, look at that. The green, it gets all keyed out. Look at that. It's like a transparent bottle. Ooh, I'm sorry. And then here I am. Here we are, man. So, Mr. William Powell, thanks for boosting our gig. It really made a difference. Well, there you go. Anytime, man. Just tweet me over those links. And hopefully you guys are checking out the Sci-Fi Center, the sci-fi-center.com. Check out William right here is running a little fundraiser too. Some auction stuff. He's got some pretty cool Alex Ross things and some artistry stuff. So yeah, that's right. Oh man, I can't believe we're here, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about, after this long, hard-fought battle, this 3.5 years. And just the journey that we've been all on, and you know what? And I appreciate people. I know people that have been sending me DMs. My DMs are kind of messy, so I'll probably sift through them. Some people have sent me some emails. I haven't replied yet, but I plan on replying. I read them. It's been actually pretty crazy how people have just been sending me just thank you emails or thank you messages. And, just for, this whole journey and being like hey, I look at your videos. I listen to you. You're informative. You're doing everything and great and all this stuff. And, but I appreciate that. It's been a crazy journey, but you know what? It's not over yet. It's not over yet, guys. It's definitely not over yet. I mean, obviously, we're still going to be talking about movies and nerdy shit, but who knows what's going to be happening when it comes to this world. And when it comes to AFSP and all that's been done with that, and more so is happening tonight, which is great. I think we're almost at 20,000 when it comes to UCH's charity right now. It's just absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, what William has been raising, I don't know what William's number is at the Sci-Fi Center, but I'm sure hopefully it's getting a pretty decent bit of scratch over there. It's just been a crazy journey. It's been a crazy journey. And it's just, I just can't believe that finally the world, we're celebrating that it is now released. Okay. The Snyder Cut is about to be released. All started with the battle cry of release it. And now it's about to be released. Yeah. Past tense. Crazy. Now, after this, we have to hashtag restore the Snyderverse. That's right. Well, we'll be talking about some stuff because apparently, when Snyder was making his press rounds, he made it on to some different YouTube channels and everything like that, and some more information came about. Some crazy information. Particularly one thing, which is it's just interesting, which we'll talk about right here. So, let's just go to the tweets, and just start sifting through some of this stuff. Let's see here. Let's shift it up. It's going to be crazy. Restore the Snyderverse feels like Christmas. Yeah. You know what, guys? But you know what also, too, guys? This is what we got to do, okay? Restore the Snyderverse, hashtag, but also add 2 hashtags. Add Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. How about that? Do both. How about that? Let's do that. Restore the Snyderverse, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do that. Restore and just put a 2 right at the end of the other one. Why not? So, yeah. And of course, we could start battle crying, release the Ayer cut as well. It just seems like a no-brainer to just throw some money at that after all this. Why the F not? All right, let's see what's going on. Where's Reynolds at in the movie? I wonder where Reynolds is at now. Yeah, well, we'll see right here. I'll show you some of the stuff because I was retweeting it. But why is so my stupid Google Chrome decided when I wanted to reboot my computer just to make sure that everything was going to be running freshly. By the way, I already have I have a new computer already ready. I just got to hit the just hit the order button. But I'm just making sure I'm going to get the right one. It's got twice the RAM. Everything's going to be good. So the problems that I'm having right now should no longer exist, hopefully soon. And I'm about to just make sure I just everything is good before I make the purchase. And and you know what? You guys are helping out with that because with the donations, with the Patreon, with all that stuff, I try to take anything that I make off of this. I try to let's reinvest it into this kind of stuff, try to reinvest it as much as I can. And I appreciate you guys, you're helping the Film Junkie pirate ship. That's what it's all about right there. So, all right, let's go to the tweets. All right. So here we go. That's right. I had to take a picture, of course. Why not? Hey, look at this. Freaking Ray Porter got to watch in IMAX with Jay Oliva right there. So they got to watch it in IMAX. Lucky dogs, man. That's pretty cool. So they have that's interesting. I guess you had to just sit. You had to sit on some bench type stuff, but good for Ray. Good for Ray, man. Look at the smile on his face. He's enjoying all of this. And Jay Oliva, wouldn't mind talking to him for a little bit. So Justice League Remaster in the future, new CGI. New CGI? Is that what he said? Is that one of the things he said? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. He likes to remaster and re-release and, extend it. So here we go. Ryan, of course, watching some Green Lantern. It's pretty good. He still has his ring. He looks frightened. Looks a little frightened. But yeah, he is having a lot of fun right now. One of my favorites that he said was, of course, his wife. Yeah, look at that. He's actually watching. He's actually watching with, of course, his aviation gin, doing a St. Paddy's Day drink and watching Green Lantern. And I love this one right here. He said, "Hey, Blake Lively is in this movie." That's pretty cool. The oath still works. I stand by my oath performance. I do too. I think he did well reciting the oath, big time. So he still got his ring. See if you can spot the CGI. Jesus Christ, he's having so much fun right now. We are all Hector. Yeah. See, look at that. Creeps. Christian Bale, the Christian Bale superhero voice. He's just having so much fun. But earlier today, which was funny, let's see let me go to his, I passed it. Hold on. Well, he tweeted out a little bit at, I guess I should probably go to Snyder's more than anything. Let's see. There we go right here. So it all started right here where Ryan Reynolds said, "Hey, excited to see the Snyder cut, But ahead of its debut, and with the aid of a good amount of aviation gin, tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll do something I've never done, actually, watch Green Lantern. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And then Snyder decided to chime in and said, hey, Ryan Reynolds, maybe someday I'll bring over some Hand on Stone bourbon and we'll do a double feature. Awesome. Gotta love that. God, you gotta love when these people like just do this. It's great. It's absolutely great. So, yeah. And then he even had like a Snyder Cut tweet, which I forgot where it's at, but I'll find it. The oath works. Got some art right there. Yeah, right here. It says, starting Green Lantern now. First time ever. Too early to ask for a Snyder Cut for this fucker? Yeah. There you go. Where is release the what's his name's cut? What's his name? I'm totally forgetting the director's name right now. Fuck, man, totally eluding me right now. So, and yes, I know you guys will remind me. God, it's like right there. It's right there. We take another drink of Jameson. Maybe it'll help. Come on, guys. Come on, catch up with me. Catch up with me. Oh man, I forgot to put my background in. The chat's Campbell. There you go. Release the Campbell cut. Because apparently they're supposed to be something like that, right? Yeah, Martin Campbell. You could just, I mean, there's things that work. There's a lot of things that don't. And yes, make sure you guys are, you tune into the Vodka Stream this Friday. Full on spoiler discussion with the boys, with the panel. Hey, maybe some girls too. And we're going to have some fun, hopefully. And then, yeah, it's going to be a good time. And then, like I said, there's most likely going to be a pregame show with a guest. So, and may he rest in peace, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this man was still alive and how jazzed up he would be? I mean, I'm absolutely positive he would have loved Zack Snyder's Justice League. Absolutely would have loved him. So loved it. So rest in peace, Mr. Schnepp. Thank you. You've been a part of getting us where we are today. Well, I thank you, Mr. Patton. Hey, all of us had a hand in it, no matter how small or how little, or when you started, or if you started, yesterday, or if you started like last week, or even like, or there at the very beginning, we all had a part in it. Okay, so, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, and then here we got Snyder in one of the interviews talking about the Batman and Suicide Squad.
Two projects that we know they're on the topic. It's James Gunn, Suicide Squad, and Matt Reeves' Batman. For which of those two are you waiting more, and why?
Honestly, I'm excited about both. I really am. Batman is a character that is close to me. So in some ways, Batman probably is the one that I'm interested in at a high level. But James is a great filmmaker. I worked with him on Dawn of the Dead. He wrote the script, and so very excited to see what he does with those nutty characters, with those nutty Suicide Squad cast.
But I want to ask you about two.
He said squad cast. Scott, did you hear that? He said squad cast. Take a drink. Take a drink. Good stuff right there. And then, of course, I got my shirt today. Got my Batman, Zack Snyder's Justice League shirt. It's a thing of beauty. Love it. Absolutely love it. So thank you, Foot Action, for that. We got Eric Z. He's going to be doing a watch party on the 27th, Saturday. He's going to have a DJ and stuff. We're going to raise some money also for AFSP. So check it out at SnyderCutParty.splashthat.com. Check that out. Oh, we'll be talking about that in a bit. And then look at this. So Weta Workshop, they're going to give us a Nightmare Joker statue as well. Jesus Christ. Man, if I could afford these statues. Jeez, if I could afford these statues. And then, of course, up there at the Warner Brothers Museum, we got the Robin suit. That's right. Got the Robin suit displayed at the Warner Brothers. I want to see what this would actually look like on a person. I'm curious. I'm curious what they would have went for there. I mean, I know some people are like, really, shorts? Would have worked? Maybe. I don't know. Did I miss some super chats? I'm sorry. I missed some super chats. Evolve the Snyderverse, Dave. Zack Snyder's deceased Justice League. That'd be interesting. That'd be definitely interesting right there. So that's displayed up there. That's cool. And then, you look at this. You got like IndieWire right here that, normally I hate a lot of the things they put out, but they said, why? Justice League Snyder Cut, wish they got the hashtag right, but okay, it's whatever. Semantics is key to HBO Max's path to $150 million subscribers. So there you go. They know what's up. They know what's up. And we got some more good reviews and everything. So, and then of course the Reynolds Green Lantern stuff. Happy birthday, Kurt Russell. All of that. I don't need to run through everything, right? It's all Zack Snyder's Justice League centric tonight. So let's talk about a couple of things here. So first off, talking about the future, talking about sequels, like I was mentioning, like, hey, if we do hashtag restore the Snyderverse, why not hashtag Zack Snyder Justice League 2? Well, we have this interview right here. Let me share the screen, and we'll hear him talk about what some of the plans that he had for sequels. Let's see, is it timestamp? Yeah.
If you had the opportunity, would you work with Jared Leto on a Joker movie? And if yes, what kind of story focused on the clown Prince of Gotham would you tell, or would you like to tell?
I mean, listen, in the planned versions of Justice League sequel, we in the post-apocalyptic world, there was a sequence that we had talked about where on the night before this big mission in the burned out future world, Joker and Batman are kind of at the Last Supper, if you will, because they know that there's going to be that they have one chance to do this and they don't to get it right. And Batman tells the story. Well, Batman and Joker together tell the story of the death of Robin. And
Jesus
it's kind
Christ.
of this, we were going to try and do it almost like this kind of Rashomon, like double perspective, super complicated, back and forth with images and everything. So yeah, something like that would have been cool.
Oh yeah, something like that would have been kind of cool.
Up to you again once.
Just a little cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good Lord, man. Jesus. Oh my God. Can you imagine that, guys? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like a round table thing like that, where they talk about the death of Robin and you see like the different perspectives, of course. You see Joker's perspective, you see Batman's perspective. Oh man. Oh man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ, man. I tell you what, you just hear that. It's just, that sounds absolutely delicious. Absolutely, absolutely delicious. And, hopefully we get to see it. Hopefully we didn't get to see it. So, I mean, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, guys? Listen to that. Just listen to that. And like I said, for anybody who has not seen, the movie yet, I would just wait for those, when Batman and Joker are like right there and you just hear that dialogue and you hear the interaction between those two characters, Snyder's version of those two characters. My God, I can only imagine how that scene right there. Remember how I was talking about how, like, obviously when it comes to Joker and Batman face to face, the interrogation scene in Dark Knight, of course, is just like top level, top tier. It's right up top. That what he just said right there probably would beat it. I mean, nothing against Nolan, but hey, that Dark Knight had its time. That would be some just iconic. People will be talking about that scene forever, man. Jeez. Oh, he's such a fucking madman. God, I love how his brain works, man. And then, I mean, just have that with that Terrio-enriched dialogue. Oh, just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Man, I tell you what. So, anyways, guys, so there was that. And then, he's talked about, other things. I love the fact that he was on the Cyber Nerds. He was on Tyrone Magnus's channel. Everybody was just posting like their interviews with Zack Snyder. And it's great. It's great. The fact that he's utilizing YouTube channels, popular YouTube channels he likes, channels he watches. I love that. I absolutely love it. Like I said, like what Garza wrote in his article when he talked about, changing the game, not just showing up. Yes, doing stuff over on the popular stuff. Yeah, he'll do interviews with like the big, with the big sites and everything like that. But he's also making time for the little guy. I mean, obviously, I'm littler than some of these guys too, and he showed up a few times on my stream, and it's just like, it's just awesome that he does that. I mean, geez, that's how much. Respect to the Russo brothers for tweeting it. They retweeted about? They tweeted about it? The Russos? Crazy. Well, that's cool. Well, good on them. But you got to love it. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, tonight I wanted to crash, but I wanted to get fixed within 5 or 10 minutes. But you know, I'm just gonna kind of hope that they crash just to see what happens. I just want to see that happen. Just it sends a message, guys. The Widow guy, yes, me. So, anyways, and then we had a little bit of something. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, you don't say. But let's watch this real quick first.
I need warriors.
Yes,
I'm building an alliance.
he definitely is.
What was it like, you know, seeing these guys back in costume for those 3 or 4 days of shooting you did? I know the costumes were kind of falling apart at one point, maybe, you know, because they're kind of old.
Okay, so he's talking about the
Costumes
costumes.
were definitely falling apart. We held them together with some duct tape and some baling wire, and we muscled through. But it was fun. It was like.
He talks about Ben.
What about for
There we go.
this new scene that you shot for Justice League? Was
Talking
he
about
instant
Affleck.
yes, or did you kind of have to talk about, here's my vision for what we're going to do?
No, he's been incredibly supportive from the beginning. Like, he was traveling around a little bit, so it was hard to get him. But beyond that, he's been really great.
A few weeks ago, people were convinced Ryan Reynolds will be in this as Green Lantern. Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, think, let's get Ryan in a green screen and do a little cameo?
There was another idea I had for the Green Lantern that wasn't Ryan. And so I thought that if we had gone down this path of Green Lantern, I would have had to have Ryan as the additional Lantern.
Got it. So it could have been, maybe he would have been there as well as other Lanterns, perhaps.
As well as another Lantern that would have been, but that's another story.
What? So there was talks, there was an idea of Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern. Oh my God. So you're telling me that, Grace was right? Holy shit. There it is, guys. Oh man. Well, like I said, guys, so that when she talked about that, what did I do? I went over to my guy, asked about it, and what did I say? I said, yes, Reynolds has always toyed with the idea of coming back. And not just for this, but for, you know, before that as well. He's always had interest. There's been talks, multiple, maybe, I guess. I don't know. And then, you know, then it was like a big push. I mean, we know that Garza pushed that thing. He had the hope. He definitely had the hope. And then sadly, I was like, when I caught wind, like, it's not going to happen. He's going back to this guy. But it was just like, holy shit. Holy shit. There's no spoilers. Don't worry. No spoilers. I'm not talking about anything. I'm not talking about what happens in the movie when it comes to Green Lantern or nothing like that. I'm not going to mention that. But I'm just mentioning what Snyder is saying right now. So it's just kind of crazy. Oh, man. So many people thought that, you know, remember this video right here? Let me find it here. Let me find this video right here. I mean, I kind of had some fun, you know, but there was this video right here. Yeah, that I did when it was, the whole thing was like, oops, when the whole thing was like when it was a thing, when people actually were 100% convinced that Sam Benjamin was Green Lantern. And then we had this video right here. I'm sure you guys remember this sketch, right?
Dude, Ryan Reynolds is about to play Green Lantern. Is it 10 years ago? No, man, he's coming back to play him. But why? Why not? That's not a good answer. Isn't he playing Deadpool? Yeah, but ever since Disney bought out Fox, they haven't given it the green light. So fuck him. Fuck him. Biggest studio in the world. Fuck him. Yeah, you think that ball cap wearing pussy fart Feige is going to be down for an R-rated Deadpool movie? Yikes. And you have a little bit of a point. But Green Lantern again? That's not a good idea. The movie sucked. But not because of Reynolds. Studio's fault. And that other soy-snorting, ball-cap-wearing fuck. You're on a good one today. Fuck yeah, man. Ryan Reynolds is coming back to play Green Lantern in Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's perfect. No, it's dumb. Plus, Zack Snyder already has a Hal Jordan Green Lantern. It's Sam Benjamin.
Ugh.
Sam Benjamin. What? It's obvious that he's Green Lantern. He's teased it on social media. And I suppose Dan and Boyer gave him the ring. You're over here saying that Reynolds is going to be coming back to a role that he openly mocks. But there's been discussions. Where did you hear that? This YouTuber that I watch? See? This is why I can't take you seriously. Well, where did you hear about Sam Benjamin? Well, YouTube, blogger type people. But whatever, man. Look at his social media posts. It checks out. Oh, come on. He played a soldier on the ground during the Superman fight, and he even posted an image of himself in the uniform, and the tag says Wilkinson. Do you normally have that image ready on your phone to show? Yeah. He was just doing it to promote himself. So when fans thought he was Hal Jordan Green Lantern, they started making fan art, and he just went with it. No, the tag that says Wilkinson is an homage to the costume designer, and you can easily rip it off, okay? Just stop, okay? He's our Green Lantern. He's my Green Lantern. I can't wait to see him in the role. Oh, yeah. Big Sam Benjamin fan, are you? Please, tell me, what was your favorite Sam Benjamin role prior to Justice League? There was that one role that was there was that one show that just shut up, okay? It's Sam Benjamin. It's Reynolds. Redemption time. Proper Green Lantern send-off. Redemption? He's had success with Deadpool. He just sold off a gin company. I think he's been redeemed. But you're saying it's Benjamin, a soldier on the ground. Hal Jordan hiding as somebody else makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. And again, he's practically admitted it on social media. Stop it. Stop it. How can that be with NDAs? Ray Porter didn't openly admit that he was Darkseid until the Snyder Cut was announced and he got the go-ahead. We're never going to agree on this, are we? No. We're nerds about this stuff and very set in our ways, and we've latched on to people who tell us things that we want to hear. Want to get some poke? Yes, that sounds delicious. Hey, how's it going? I'm the hat version of all this, and both of you guys are wrong. Wrong. Yeah, they left. You know, poke does sound good.
And there it is. I forgot how long that sketch was. Jesus Christ. Jesus, totally forgot how long that. Anyways, guys, like I said, some people are going to be dropping by. We got Mr. Scott McClellan. We got Mr. John Aaron Garza. What's up, motherfuckers?
Aaron Gabra.
Can you hear me? Because I'm driving. I just had to come on real quick.
Why'd you have to come on? Why'd you have to come on real quick, Garza? Why?
To just let everybody know, yes, tomorrow is going to be a fucking great goddamn day, dude. I cannot fucking wait. I cannot, and I do mean cannot fucking wait to show what the fuck I had to deal with from that dumb fuck Matt on the Lightcast, his fucking dumbass, and Taylor's dumbass, and all their little fucking ponies, dude. I have all the
Okay.
I cannot fucking wait, dude. I'm gonna go off. I promise you. I promise you to fucking hell, I'm going to go off. You know what? I wanted to come in. So you know that. We'll let everybody know that, actually.
I will fuck you up!
Jeez. So you sound like right now, Garza. Jeez, man. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. Just, make sure you're watching the road. Watch the road, please. But you got some Jameson, too. There, Scott. Okay.
What are you talking about? It's my ancestral holiday. You know, it's so weird because I should be watching the Boondock Saints right now, but it's Snyder Cut Eve. So
it's Snyder Cut Eve. That's what it's all about right now. I mean, we got an added little bonus. We got an added little bonus about this Ryan Reynolds thing, which was it's a funny little thing that it just it kind of fell by the wayside, and still people were like, no, that was never going to happen. But it was like, yep, it actually was on the drawing board at one point. It was like, yeah, it didn't happen because he wanted, we know like what was going on, but let's not talk about anything that's that happens in the Snyder Cut when it comes to Green Lantern, because there's still people who haven't seen it yet. So.
Well, right, but also, do you find it ironic or weird that the news comes out about the Green Lantern and then he is watching Green Lantern?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. You know what? I find that kind of funny because I'm willing to bet that there's some kind of correlation with that. I mean, obviously there's like the St. Patrick's Day part of it, but I'm like, I don't know.
Also their communication, but their communication too, like, hey,
yeah,
I'm going to watch it before the Snyder Cut. He hashtags it, okay? And not only does he hashtag it, but he's like, oh, okay, I need another fucking Snyder Cut, and then Zack communicates to him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just
no. It seems like this was definitely planned. Like there's something that's going on here, and like there's had to been conversations, and I mean, and even like what Snyder said, it was like, he would have started off with, he wants to start off like not his version, but it would eventually get there. And I mean, I think we've even talked about that many times, that it would be, it would not be now, could be in the sequel, fingers crossed, but who knows now that he has Deadpool. But then again, when I saw a headline that said like, what's her name, Zazie Beetz wants to return as what was her
Domino.
Domino.
Yeah. When and then it said for Disney's Deadpool 3, I was like, ew, why do you have to say Disney's Deadpool 3? Can you just say Marvel Studios? It was gross. I didn't when I was like Disney's Deadpool 3, that just doesn't work. That's an oxymoron or something. I don't know. I'm just like, that just does not work for me. But I don't know. We'll see. I know. Hopefully, I mean, if they're playing game, if not, then hey, Ryan, come back over here. Let's get another shot. Anyways, Scott, what were you just throwing up right there? Not throwing up, but
this has been my Squadcast notebook for the last 5.5 years, where I've taken notes and my podcasting, like my producing instructions when Tim finally, taught me how to do episodes.
Yeah.
20 pages of notes for tonight's 300th episode recording that Tim and I are doing tonight to drop tomorrow on release day.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to hearing you guys talk about it, man. But Garza, you still there? You didn't crash or anything, right? You're good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just listening.
Okay. Are you guys doing a live stream tonight?
We are. I'm going to try to. I haven't told Ben this, so Ben, if he's watching, I'm sorry to say this, but I may be a little later than normal because I have to pick up my daughter. So yeah.
Okay. So what was your daughter's review? You could do. What was her little quick review?
Oh yeah, no, she loved it. I mean, what was interesting about it is I've only really seen my daughter kind of get on the edge of her seat, a few times. Like in several movies. Like it's not like it's not a common thing, but when it happens, like she gets into it. And I mean, there was at least probably 5 times watching this film that she did that, and one of them was even though it's not a surprise or anything. I mean, whenever we see the glass and we see like the little ripple, we know it's Superman that's showing up. Like she's fucking excited for that. Like she was just so into it, and it just. It was cool to be able to experience that with her, and like she loved it. I mean, I'm curious because I don't know. I didn't ask her because it's like too soon. Even I can't make the decision right now of whether or not it's better than BS, because BS is like the political angle of that film is just so.
It's heavy.
Sweet, yeah, dude, it's so good.
Well, I mean, like I've been saying, I mean, it's one of the best 3-course meals because you get this absolute this appetizer that is Man of Steel that is absolutely delicious, whether it's loaded potato skins or just I don't know whatever, and then you got this hearty, just heavy delicious steak dinner that's that middle main course, and then you get this dessert, like the best savory, just delicious sweet dessert that is Justice League. I don't know, that's the way I've been kind of looking at it. It's like this 3-course meal that is just perfect, in my eyes, when it comes to a trilogy.
Oh no, yeah, it's absolutely, it's stunning. And that's what I'm saying. Like even when you think about it, and I haven't really talked about it publicly. Obviously, I've just with everything that happens in that film. I mean, you're just kind of like, oh, dang, it's so heavy that it's a lot to take in. And I mentioned this in my review, though, in my non-spoiler review, that it gave me the same feeling after watching Watchmen and Man Still, where I was just kind of not dumbstruck, but I was just like, God damn, dude, it's a lot. And even with us knowing, and it was funny because I was listening to Steven on his Justice League by the Minute review, and I get what he was saying, but this movie is what they wanted Joss Whedon to make. That's what I don't get.
That's what's so weird. Yeah, I know. When you watch it, you're like, what?
Yeah, and it's why would you guys go, hey Josh, we think you could do a better version of this, and then they totally fuck it up. It's weird to me, and what's funny is that this film, even though it feels like a Snyder film, it just feels so completely different from anything he's ever made.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's
all
because
three
of the
have a
aspects.
different feel. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because of the aspect ratio or kind of the cinematography, but I mean, it's so different, dude. Specifically, and I don't want to spoil anything because I won't, but I was a little I was surprised at how it opened. You know what I mean? Like, it's like just there. It's like it opens, and you're like, oh okay. And by that I mean the characters, the Justice League, opening. You know what I mean? Like from Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? The character introductions. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, though, right? Like with
I know what you're talking about.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, I mean, like I said, we're gonna be spoiler talk the shit out of this thing on the back of stream on Friday. So,
oh yeah,
can't wait to dive into that, and with anything that that we have, I'm just glad I have the ability to kick anybody out that gets a little crazy. Just saying.
Oh man, you already know I'm gonna get kicked out at least a few times.
I'll kick you out right now. No, but there's no spoilers, guys. Don't worry. We're doing good with the whole thing. We're holding. Hopefully nobody's been watching. I mean, when you watch some of those TV spots, I mean, like I said, be careful with some of that stuff because even though it's there's a lot of stuff that they show in those TV spots, you don't know the context, and it's not going to ruin anything too. I remember yesterday, a lot of people were like, "Holy shit, don't even talk about what was in those TV spots." And I'm like, "Yeah, I won't." But like the context and where it's placed in the movie. I mean, you got to realize, 4-hour movie. Where does all that sit? And when you finally see where it's at, it just goes down so easy. And and the next thing you know, you're like, wait a minute, that was 4 hours? What?
Yeah. Well, what's even interesting is that, I mean, I wrote an exclusive for, Real Anarchy that, I talk about what happens in the end. Like,
yeah.
So like, even though I wrote about it, I knew about it, like fucking seeing it and just experiencing it. You're like, God,
it's a whole,
doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter if we know what happens in it. It's just like seeing it and knowing about it. But you know what I will say? Like Deborah, when she had that interview, I think she said it to THR. She said that, and back me up here, Dave, real quick. She had said that they kept it in black and white, and they would only show it in black and white to hide the imperfections of the CGI because there was a ton, and I quote, a ton of fucking unfinished visual effects in the film.
Yeah. No, I mentioned that like a couple of days ago, and how people got upset with me when I mentioned that because, I'm like, it made sense because Snyder knows what he's doing. I mean, when you talk about the final act, and even like, I mean, the fact that he doesn't shoot anything in broad daylight. There's always going to be like this different kind of lighting. And he knows that's going to improve and it's going to make the visual effects pop. And that's exactly what happens, especially in the final act. You don't have all this pink and shit everywhere. You actually have Snyder's brought down like his dark. It's dark out there. It's dark. So it's like, cool. Now everything just kind of pops when you see it. I mean, we all saw that release shot, the hero shot. That thing freaking leaps off the screen, man. So,
well, it's funny because that almost identical to the concept art.
Yeah, I know. Right? Yeah, I know. Yeah. The concept art. Yeah, crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right, Garth, get out of here. Like, make sure we don't want you to crash. Get home and then go talk to your heterosexual life mate, Ben Everts, later on tonight.
Yeah, I love you.
All right, love you too. All right. All right, Scott, you could talk now.
I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I'm gonna have to leave soon.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah.
I have my heterosexual life mate that I have to worry about in a few minutes.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, I'll give you time to do that. But yeah, man, it's just been a crazy adventure, and I can't believe we're here now.
I know it's amazing. I shared with you privately, just drafting the tweet for tomorrow, just going, oh my God, these are words I am actually typing right now. I can't believe after all this time. And I've only gotten to see the movie. Okay, this sounds so pretentious, but it's like I've only got to see the movie twice.
I know. I feel bad. I'm like, I've watched it now 3 times. I'm sorry, but I'm like, it's like it's hard not to just put it on. I mean,
I know, and
yeah.
So, but it's just the experience. I can't wait to talk to all the people about it. My wife got to watch it with me on Saturday, and it was great to have more general audience reaction, like how
Yeah.
she was going to react. It was great to gauge that because, I'm a nerd. I'm going to eat this shit up. It's what we do.
Yeah, exactly. It's what we do. And, and then I even said, okay, I promise I'm not going to watch it until it's on HBO Max again. That's the next time I'm going to watch it, when it's on HBO Max. And then we got the watch party tomorrow, which that'll be fun. And I guess Snyder's going to be popping in that and everything. I don't know. We're all going to be having a good time. But with some of the stuff that happened today, what are your thoughts? Like, we're talking about the sequels and
well, it's just, I love it. People are DMing me privately because they're like, I trust you. You're not going to bullshit me. Like you know things, and you're also got a good head on your shoulders. They're like, okay, Vegas odds. What are we talking? I'm like, money talks, man. Okay.
That's what it is. If you're talking about Vegas, money talks.
I mean, money talks, and we've seen the movie. I mean, my only thing is that if the numbers, if the streaming numbers, if the viewing numbers, if the subscriptions can match the hype and the initial critical reception, that's what's getting me, is just the critics mostly embracing this. And I'm just like, I woke up in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what this feeling feels like.
I know,
for the last 5 years.
It is crazy. I mean, I know we hate the tomato meter, but I mean, to see that a Zack Snyder superhero flick is at 77% right now, 136 reviews now. I mean, there's still going to be some more flooding in. I mean, look what happened with Wonder Woman 84. I mean, it started off strong, and then all of a sudden it just kind of.
And you also noticed that they were really quick to certify that one fresh, and then they had to yank it when it dropped. This one technically already has reached the criteria for certified fresh.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be 100 after 100 reviews?
Okay, here's the thing: after 100 reviews, 75% or higher, but also basically a consistent score where they don't think it's going to, dip, just going to drop below that. Well, it's been holding, and it's been over 100. But I'm glad, because I don't want the Wonder Woman 84 thing to happen. I don't want it to get it and they have to pull it. Wait till it's released. Wait till more people have seen it. Let more reviews flood in. Let's see how the dust settles.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering. And and at the same time, it's like it's not going to hold any weight, because people can watch this thing, and they can watch
streaming.
It's streaming. And I mean, we when you get the screener, you can't do anything. Yeah, you see the parts, and you could just stop it right there and resume later. But apparently, I think they're going to do something where you can actually jump to parts. I think Deborah said that, right?
That's what Deborah indicated. Yeah. At least the marker, the markers will be there. So I would assume that would mean that, like chapters on a Blu-ray, you could skip to chapters. So, because I even had a friend today ask me, hey, I know I'm not going to be able to sit through all 4 hours. Where's a good, intermission point? And I gave him my suggestion. And it's funny is that where I thought was a good intermission part ends up being practically the halfway mark. So, So my suggestion is before part 5. Before all the King's horses.
I was about to say, after part 4, it seems like that's a good spot right there, right before, obviously, well, I don't say anything, but you can kind of gauge what that
the title kind of
tells you what's going to be starting to happen, what's going to be kicking into gear, all the King's horses, all the King's men. And it's just so you kind of know where the story is about to, go right there. And man, God,
yeah.
Can't wait to
I'm also very happy. This is my first day ever wearing my associate producer shirt. It has been hanging in the closet since Fandom, and now busted it out.
You have the name on it?
Okay, yeah.
He's flipping, guys.
Let's see if we can do this.
Yep, he's got it. Got the name on it. But you got one of those fat markers. I don't have one of those. So I was like,
oh, yeah. It was only $3 at Michael's. I remember going to the craft store and going, there it is. And I was surprised how easy it really was. Yeah. So there we go.
I was like, I'm not going to risk it. I'll just keep it like that. It's fine. It's fine. And then what do you think about the fact that there was talks and stuff about Mr. Reynolds?
Oh, come on. Okay. I knew, because we as a community, we talk.
Yeah.
What was nice though was being able to share that and have conversations with people who maybe weren't rude to me, but were throwing shade at the idea. And it was just kind of nice to just have the power move to go, boop.
Sorry. I know. Like, it was just funny because I was trying to get things ready, and then all of a sudden that just came about, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Somebody actually asked about that, and he actually said it. He actually confirmed it. Oh, because I went back and I'm like, "Oh, that video, that information came back in June of last year. That was June," and it's just crazy because when Bray said it, and then I was like, "Huh," and then I went to my guy, my source, and I'm like, is there something that might have? And he goes, "Oh yeah." He's all, "Yeah, there's been talk. It was on the table." And like, I guess Reynolds has wanted to come back for years. Like, he's always toyed with the idea. And then there was the idea was there, but then of course there was like the implication from another source that he was trying to put pressure on, Disney and Marvel Studios to get his third Deadpool film. So Reynolds is a smart man. He's a fucking, the way that he handles marketing, and look at what he's doing right now. We're both nodding our heads like there had to be some kind of.
There had to be some. This is no coincidence. There's no coincidence. But man, I gotta bounce. Family obligations, and I want to make sure I can take care of that before recording the podcast tonight. Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone
abroad. Have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I'll see you on Friday. Let's just enjoy the hell out of this.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Scott. Appreciate you dropping by.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, there we go. So Scott and Garza showed up. I told you some people would stop by. Yep. And I don't know if anybody else is. I did want to bring up this up. Somebody did. Oh, just waited till the last moment. Mr. Stephen Colbert, what is up, sir? Yeah, your microphone's off. You tend to do that. Your microphone's not working. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, I'll just show the screenshot right here.
Oh, that's what you're waiting for.
Yeah. Well, when you sent me that, I already had the video. The video was literally rendering when you sent me that. So I was like, all right, I'll save it when if he pops in. So yeah, guys, look at this guy. Look at this hater right here. Yes, that was a screenshot I should have incorporated right there. But we're good. We're good. When we talk about tweets that talk about, how it started, where it's going, where are you at now when it comes to that?
I've seen it 3 times and I'm going to see it again tonight. So, it's funny when people bring that one up too, because it was like you can tell when someone actually searches a tweet versus just piggybacking on someone else's screenshot, because like in that same thread or other threads, they're saying like, oh, there's definitely a cut. I just think WB has no interest in releasing it. And obviously that when they still don't, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna tell me that like WB is excited about this coming out? So they're like, why don't you just admit you're wrong? I'm like, admit that I was wrong about the Snyder Cut not existing? Like, you need me to say like I was wrong, that it was like I'm watching it. Like, is that not like it's kind of hilarious? Apologize for what?
For saying, yeah, we're good. Everything's great. It's coming out at midnight. Well,
exactly. Well, and especially considering like I already admitted that was wrong in January of 2018 when I started writing that like it exists and should be released. And so then people find out that tweet exists because I retweeted it like last year at one point as a joke. And then all of a sudden everyone was like, you need to apologize for this. I'm like, you mean the thing that I've already recanted and spent 2 years contradicting that?
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah. So what about the stuff that came out today? Like talking about sequels and all the different YouTube channels that he showed up on. It was nice to see him on, making the rounds.
Yeah, it's been crazy, the press drops. The sequel talk has been really fascinating to me because the entire time the question has always been like Zack's not going to do this again. And by this I mean like the whole drawn out campaign thing. Like, sure, he'd love to finish his story. I think that's clear. I don't think there's any argument there. But he's not gonna like he dropped those whiteboards. He's not going to spend 2 years doling those whiteboards out like one snapshot at a time in order to gin up interest. So I think the movie is the proof for that, right? If the movie does well, and the general audience wants more, to the point where there's enough, then it'll happen. So you can hear Amanda in the background.
Yeah, we could hear Amanda.
Okay. Yeah, she's working. I only jumped on for like 30 seconds because I'm actually editing a podcast too.
Okay, I mean that's fine if you wanted to drop on and just say hi and say, hey, we're here. I mean, the fact that I showed I don't know, on one of the streams that I did, our first text message was like November 16th, literally like before midnight or your time. Just the fact that that's where it all kind of started right there. It was just like, hey, it feel like a Snyder film to you? Nope.
Yeah, nope, not at all.
And here we are, premiere night.
Oh yeah, it's so awesome. Well, and the awesome thing is that the people are asking for a sequel. Obviously, fans want one, but it's not just the fans. It's early reviews were saying there needs to be more. People who have been like opposed to this universe for a long time are saying like, you know what, I actually wouldn't mind seeing more. Gail Simone is like a huge fan of it. Like, she was
not too kind before.
So, as we always said with the Snyder Cut itself, the stars kind of needed to align for it to happen, and that happened one at a time. And so the stars need to align for another sequel also, but that starts with good reception. And then the next thing is the analytics. Is it going to have enough traffic on HBO Max? Is the general audience and critics going to ask for more? And so far those things are all lining up. So what's the next question? Affleck's schedule, Cavill's schedule, right? So one at a time. Anyway,
all right.
I just wanted to say hi and everyone enjoy the movie tonight. And it's a legendary week, so just soak it all in. Doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Steven. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, see you.
All right, see ya. All right, there you go, guys. And yes, Uche's stream is about to start, or it has started. So go ahead and make your way over there to Uche's stream. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you, Scott Garza and Mr. Colbert, for showing up. And thank you guys again. I mean, this is crazy. We are here. We're at this moment, guys. Savor it. Savor this moment. We are here. I mean, when the first battle cry of release the Snyder Cut came about, I mean, it was like 3.5 years ago. And now we are literally like, it's going to be released. It is, it's going to be past tense, released, the Snyder Cut. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. And he's at 24,000 AFSP. There you go. There you go. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. So make your way over there. Like I said, I'm going to be showing up in a little bit on his stream. So do all that. And let's go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up before you guys take off. If you want to become a member, hit the join button. If you want to join the Patreon, please do so. That helps out the pirate ship. I appreciate that. And and then of course there's merchandise stuff down below. And like I said, I'll be over there. And then the premiere, maybe look around. Maybe you'll see me when it comes to that virtual premiere. But just because I started off this show with this video, let's do it one more time.
It never existed. No such thing exists.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world, okay?
I reckon you should show it.
Right? You think I should just show it?
Yeah, I think we should.
I reckon it too.
No disagreement here. I think that. I don't have I can't show the movie right now, because it's still a little bit to do. But there is this. I have this. I don't know if this is helpful. See that?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Wow.
god! Hey. Look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me. No, I always kept hope. Always kept hope, guys. So, all right. Talk to you guys later.